Hello friends, today we are studying a topic which you have already completed in your class 9th and 10th, the basics, Cartesian system. You know the Cartesian coordinate plane. You know how to write the coordinate xy, where x is the abscissa and y is the ordinate. Then you know quadrant. We have 4 quadrants: first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant and fourth quadrant. And the signs plus plus, minus, minus and plus minus. You know very well from your class 9th. These 3 already covered in your class 9th syllabus. From class 9th, you know the distance formula. Suppose 2 points are given. How we calculate the distance? Under root of x2 minus x1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1 the whole square. Then you know section formula. How to cut a line in the particular ratio, say 2:1 or 1:2 is known as section formula. And then you know how to calculate area of triangle or the area of quadrilateral or the area of pentagon using the formula of area of triangle. Correct? So these are the 6 basics which we need in this chapter of straight line. And when you know the straight line, you will complete the conic section. So the most important topic for the competitive exams and for CBSE also. So be cautious, be ready for the geometrical chapter number 1, that is straight line. So first we are starting with the slope of the line. Slope का meaning क्या होता है? झुकाव. कोई line कितना incline कर रही है. So the important point is from the positive direction of x-axis, and if you move starting from the positive direction of x-axis towards the line anti-clockwise, this particular angle is theta, then the tan theta is known as the slope of the line. कितने एंगल से झुकी हुई है लाइन, किसके ऊपर? Positive direction of x-axis, but you have to measure the angle from anti-clockwise. For example, the other line anti-clockwise, this is the theta angle, then tan theta is the slope, and slope always denoted by m. Suppose karo this angle is 60 degree, then tell me what is the slope of this line? Tan 60, and tan 60 you know very well from class 10th. So m, the slope of this line equals to root 3. For the another line, suppose this angle is 120 degree, then what is the slope of this line? So you know tan 120, and ASTC system of trigonometry हमने पढ़ चुका है पहले से. So tan 120 means tan 180 minus 60, that is 2 into 90. Sign change होगा क्या? Check करो. 180 minus 60 is in quadrant number 2. Yes. And 2 into 90, tan ही रहेगा. So tan 60 but with negative sign. What is tan 60? Root 3. So slope of this line is minus root 3. Correct? अब बताओ, अगर कोई line parallel to y-axis होती, line parallel to y-axis, it means angle is 90 degree from the positive direction of x-axis. और अगर ये 90 degree हो गया, तो tan 90 क्या होता है? Not defined. It means whenever line parallel to y-axis, its slope is always not defined or infinity. Clear? But suppose a line is parallel to x-axis. Parallel to x-axis. A line parallel to x-axis means the angle from the x-axis is 0 degree or pi, that is 180 degree. Now what is tan 0? Tan 0 is 0. So any line parallel to x-axis, ये line हो सकती है, ये line हो सकती है, कोई सी भी line. If a line parallel to x-axis, then its slope is always 0. And if a line is perpendicular to x-axis or parallel to y-axis, then its slope is infinite. Correct? Now, the next point comes, what is the angle between the two lines? And when 2 points are given, how we calculate the slope? Suppose 2 points are given, say x1, y1, say x2, y2. You know slope means tan theta. अब ये लाइन को अगर हम और पीछे बढ़ाएं तो हमको क्या मिलेगा, इसका थीटा. दिस इज थीटा and we want to calculate tan theta. If we draw altitude from x1 y1 and x2 y2, tell me what about this angle? Same. Why? Corresponding angle. बात बराबर. Now we want to calculate tan theta, and you know from trigonometry in a triangle ABC how we calculate tan theta. This angle is 90, so this angle is also 90. Now tan theta of this line, this height is nothing but y2 and this height is y1, so gap is y2 minus y1. From the origin 0 0, this gap is x2 and this gap is x1, so remaining is x2 minus x1. Now very simple. How we calculate tan theta? Perpendicular divided by base. The most important formula, whenever 2 points are given, the slope of the line is this much. For example, 2 3 and 8 9, 2 points. We want to calculate its slope, that is tan theta. So here we write m equals to y2 minus y1, x2 minus x1. What we are getting? Answer is 1. Now the reverse question. Slope equals to 1. What is the inclination angle? Theta equals to 45 degree or 180 plus 45 degree. This is 45 degree and 180 plus 45 degree the same thing. यही लाइन तो इधर जा रही है तो मैं उस एंगल को बोलूंगा 45 डिग्री, चाहे मैं बोलूं इस लाइन 180 plus 45 degree, the same thing. Correct? तो ये हुआ whenever 2 points are given we can calculate the slope. Now the next point is, suppose two lines are parallel. Two lines are parallel, then their slopes are automatically same. First line and second line. See, these two lines are parallel. Automatically their slopes are equal. Why? Because the inclination from the anti-clockwise through the positive direction of x-axis, see, slopes are equal. Why? Because corresponding angle theta and theta same. So whenever two lines are parallel, what we say? Slopes are equal if lines are parallel. जब भी लाइन पैरेलल होंगी तो उनके स्लोप्स क्या होंगे? सेम होंगे. नेक्स्ट इज एंगल बिटवीन द टू लाइन्स. सपोज वी हैव origin and two lines, by the way. This is line number 1, this is line number 2. Line number 1 makes angle of alpha 1 from the positive direction of x-axis. It means its slope is tan alpha 1, suppose m1, no problem. And the slope, say angle is alpha 2, so m2 equals to tan alpha 2. We want to calculate what is the angle between the two lines. इन दो लाइंस के बीच का एंगल हमको निकालना है. Suppose this angle is nothing but theta. Now class 9 concept. In a triangle ABC, what about the relation between these three angles? This is exterior angle of the triangle ABC. And you know the exterior angle is nothing but sum of two interior angles. Hence theta is nothing but alpha 2 minus alpha 1. See, theta is nothing but alpha 2 minus alpha 1. But we want to calculate the relation between their slopes. Hence taking tan both the side. And you know very well what is the trigonometrical formula for tan A minus B. Tan theta equals to tan A minus tan B upon 1 minus tan A tan B. अब बताओ tan alpha 2 क्या था? m2. This is m1. This is 1 plus m1 m2. So angle between the two lines, tan theta, is nothing but m2 minus m1 divided by 1 plus m1 m2. Now the condition. Suppose the two lines perpendicular to each other. This is the theta. This is the first line, this is the second line, and angle between them is theta, is 90 degree. If this theta is 90, it means this tan theta is not defined. So first case, lines are perpendicular, theta equals to 90. Then this is not defined. Not defined means denominator equals to 0. Hence 1 plus m1 m2 0. So m1 into m2 equals to minus 1. Again the most important derivation. If two lines are perpendicular, then product of their slopes equals to minus 1. Or the second slope is nothing but negative reciprocal of the first one. Suppose एक लाइन का स्लोप है 1/3, तो इसके परपेंडिकुलर लाइन का स्लोप क्या होगा? नेगेटिव रेसिप्रोकल. उल्टा भी कर दो और नेगेटिव भी लगा दो. क्यों? द प्रोडक्ट ऑफ दीज टू इक्वल्स टू -1. अगर एक का स्लोप 5 है तो बताओ परपेंडिकुलर लाइन दूसरी लाइन का स्लोप क्या होगा? -1/5, क्योंकि प्रोडक्ट कितना आ गया? -1. So very simple, if two lines are perpendicular, the product of their slopes equals to -1. Or first slope is nothing but negative reciprocal of the second one. Clear? If two lines are parallel, what we have completed just now. अगर lines parallel हैं तो उनके बीच का एंगल 0 या 180 है. What is 0? Tan theta, left hand side 0. It means right hand side must be 0. Hence m2 equals to m1. वही चीज पे आ रहा है. Two lines are parallel, it means the slopes are same. Now exercise number 10.1. Some questions from class 9th and some questions from class 10th. Just a warm-up exercise. Okay. Then after 5, the questions based on class 11. So first, 4 points are given. You have to plot the points on the Cartesian plane and then calculate the area of this quadrilateral. So how to plot, I think you know very well, just revise it. -4, 5. -4 is here, 5 is here. So here we write -4, 5 rough. 0, 7. X is 0, but Y is 7. It is here 0, 7. 5 minus 5. X is plus 5, but Y is minus 5. 5 minus 5, rough idea. And -4 minus 2, you know, -4 minus 2. We have to join these points and then you have to calculate this area. So now how we calculate this area? My shortcut is first write the first coordinate, then second coordinate, then third coordinate, then fourth coordinate, and then repeat the first coordinate again. -4, 5. See, if it is a triangle, then first repeat again without writing like this. 3 coordinates are given. First coordinate, second coordinate, third coordinate, and repeat the first coordinate if it is area of triangle. But if it is area of quadrilateral, first coordinate, second coordinate, third coordinate, fourth coordinate, repeat the first coordinate again. If it is pentagon, first, second, third, fourth, fifth, again first. And in this way, we will calculate the area very fast. And this is the modulus. That is only positive answers. Now, how we solve? The shortcut is, first you multiply, like cross multiply class 10th. First, 4 into 7, 28, 0 into 5, 0, 5 into 10, and 4 into 5, 20. Correct? Second, put a minus sign, cross 5, 0, 0, 7, 5, 35, minus 5, 4, 20, and the last plus 8. We'll get the final answer in few minutes. 28, 10, 58, and 35, 6, and it is also negative. That is half. 121. Answer is absolute value 121/2 is the area of this quadrilateral. square units. Correct? So it's a revision of class 10th, but with this shortcut method, you can solve the question in few minutes. Next is equilateral triangle like this. The base is on y-axis and the midpoint is said to be origin, and the total base length is 2a. It means this is the midpoint, so a is and 0a, so 0 minus a is downward. These are the two coordinates. The question is an equilateral triangle and we want to calculate the third coordinate. You know the equilateral triangle means all the three sides are equal. If it is 2a, this must be 2a, this must be 2a. But since this is the midpoint and is the altitude, it is confirmed that this x coordinate by the way x, but the height remains 0, because it should be on the x-axis only, because it is equilateral triangle, is 90-90 is the height, and as well as perpendicular bisector. Now we can calculate the length very easily. X comma 0 to 0 comma a, the length is 2a. Again applying class 10 formula. Distance formula: 0 minus x the whole square and a minus 0 the whole square equals to 2a. Squaring both the sides, x square plus a square equals to 4a square. It means x square equals to 3a square. So x equals to a root 3. Plus and minus. Why plus and minus? Because we are taking a square root. This one, if a root 3, then maybe it is on this side minus a root 3 0. Is an equilateral triangle, maybe on right side, maybe on left side. That's why the x coordinate is plus minus a root 3 comma 0. Here we write the complete coordinate. Answer. Easy. Third question. x1, y1 and x2, y2 are the 2 points. Say P is x1, y1 and Q is x2, y2. First we have to calculate the distance. You know the distance formula, so it's for your homework. Second part, if PQ parallel to y-axis, this PQ is parallel to y-axis. Tell me, if it is parallel to y-axis, it means their x coordinate must be same. So nothing, x1 equals to x2 and y1, y2 are different. So what is the gap between these two? Is the distance between the 2 points. Second part of the same question, if PQ are parallel to x-axis, P is x1, y1, Q is x2, y2. Question is, it is now parallel to x-axis. Parallel to x-axis means their heights are same. Yes or no? It means y1 equals to y2. y1 equals to y2 means the gap is only x2 minus x1. Is the distance between the 2 points PQ. Because if you subtract y2 and y1, no use, because y2 and y1 are the same. Fourth question is a revision of class 10th. Any point on the x-axis, you know any point on the x-axis is like x comma 0 or a comma 0 or b comma 0 is equidistant. You know equidistance means like this. These two coordinates are given to you 7, 6 and 3, 4. So what is given? A, B, C. So it is given AB equals to BC. This point situated on the x-axis is equidistant from these 2 points. Not midpoint. Don't confuse. 10th class में बहुत सारे बच्चे confuse होते हैं. वो सोचते हैं कि ये midpoint है. No. Equidistance means these two distances are same. Now you know AB same, BC same means AB square equal to BC square. And the distance formula 3 minus x the whole square, 4 minus 0 the whole square, BC x minus 7 the whole square and y or 0 minus 6 the whole square. Check it again. X minus 3 the whole square or 3 minus x the whole square, 4 minus 0 the whole square, 7 minus x or x minus 7 the whole square and 0 minus 6 the whole square. Simplify and get the answer. So here 9 minus 6x plus x square plus 16 x square minus 14x plus 49 plus 36. X square and x square cancel out. Now transfer x on one side and constants on other side. So minus 6x plus 14x equals to 49 plus 36 minus 16 and minus 9. Correct? So this is nothing but 8x and this one is 49 and 6 20. 20 minus 9 11. So it is nothing but 60. So x equals to 60 by 8, or what we say cancel out with 4. X is 15 by 2. So the required coordinate is 15 by 2 comma 0. So in this way we have revised class 9th and 10th questions plus the small concept of slope of the straight line. आगे के क्वेश्चन लेके मिलते हैं अगले लेक्चर में सेम एक्सरसाइज 10.1 के. तब तक आज की एक्सरसाइज रिवाइज कर लेंगे. जहां तक हमने कंप्लीट किया है उसको एक दो बार फिर से कंप्लीट करेंगे. ओके, तब तक टेक केयर, गुड बाय.